You're listening to the True Bull Podcast.
Yes.
With Goonie and Nemo. You want to hear it now? You want to hear it live?
Chet.
That's right.
Oh, yes.
Live.
Woo!
Hey. Tape recorder, is that you? Hey, tape recorder, listen to this.
Welcome to episode 317 of the True Bull Virtual Cast with Goonie and Nemo.
Yeah, do.
Brought to you by First Due Lawn Care, JT Mechanical, House of Hughes, Redline Guns, and recorded at the Tactical Finish Nemosa Studios in Bandera, Texas, or near Bandera Road. Also, just want to let you guys know.
We got him.
Yeah, we got him.
We got a brand new sponsor.
That's right. That's right. Nemo Graphics has decided to come on board and class up the place a little bit. Show them our class up the joint a little
really
bit.
Great to be here.
Thank you.
If y'all need T-shirts, koozies, or if you just need somebody to put ink on somebody's dress, give me a call.
Wow.
That's Nemo Graphics. I'll get you a number here in a second. But
It's Flim 7 Fun 2x7 Flim 12.
there you have it.
Okay. So a lot has happened since the last couple of weeks since we were here.
And hopefully we can remember because we don't have a script and
Yeah.
this is off the cuff link.
Dude, speaking of cufflinks, what did you do for your fourth? I mean, how was your fourth?
I took care of
Business?
our little Shih Tzu.
Taking care of business.
Riley, he's deathly afraid of.
Oh, so there was a lot of
fireworks.
shit. There was a lot of Shih Tzu.
There was a little bit, but I stayed down here and we watched movies for up until about 2:00 in the morning.
Wow.
And it slowly subsided. And I thank you to the, classy North Side San Antonio who.
They're the only ones who can afford it.
They buy it and they sell it down on the South Side.
Right.
At even more money.
Right, and then they go to to the north side where it's
I had an
it's
okay
kind
4th
of
of
illegal. So did I.
Actually had diverticulitis and just happened to have a flare up. And
Wow.
right now, my stomach is just churning.
Wow.
But I'm not going to let that stop me. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for the Vicks Liquor Pick.
MVP mix Vicks pick.
Okay, then what
can
do
go
we
with that.
have in front of us?
Well, we're trying two different things,
Are
but
we, though?
in the same way.
Oh.
You're having a Jamonster, which is Jameson and a Monster Zero Sugar.
And that's not too terrible.
That is a Jamonster, the Jameson and Monster. I'm having a Red Bull. It's a Jameson with Red Bull mixed in. It's let me try it again.
Okay, good luck with that one. And while he's talking,
by the way, I didn't have a flare up.
Here we go.
4th of July, I was at the Rockin' R Tube Rental in Green, Texas, and also the Green Light Bar.
that place is ridiculous fun.
Had a great time there, and played from 12 to 3 on the 4th of July.
Just watching everybody float down
Everybody,
the river.
bunch of floaters down there.
Yeah, alive or not, they were floating.
Bar took care of us quite well. Had a great time. Eric there and the staff there have a great thing going over there. So if
Let
you
me throw a shout out real quick. Because
Okay.
while we were there, Sergeant Embleton,
Austin Embleton.
he set up a little kiosk, and what he's doing is supporting veterans.
Right.
Now, he had his own deal, which
Right.
was he had an auction going on. Or
Right. Yeah. Raffle
a
going
raffle
on
and stuff like that. So
for a 240 cal.
he's making, and he's actually making money so he can give back to the cause.
What he's doing is he's taking military veterans on hunting trips, taking them out into the country and allowing them to kind of feel a little bit back in their element.
That's fantastic.
Doing some hunting and stuff like that. So kind of like what Wheelers with the Wounded is doing, where they take the veterans into the hill countryside and go in jeeps and climb all over rocks and stuff like that. Just things that get veterans out and about in the
gotta do your
world.
part. Yeah.
Exactly. Help somebody whenever you can. That's kind of what we always do. And speaking of that, on the 6th, we had a private party up in Bandera, Texas.
Okay, so who are we going to give a shout out to?
Oh, we got to give a shout out
Oh, my
to
gosh.
Phoebe and Angie. They had their birthday party on Saturday in Bandera. Had a great time. They have a freaking party barn. What's
Party bar?
What's wrong with a party barn? No, a barn. It was a party barn. It had a bar inside of it. It had a kitchen, had restroom.
Did it have barn hog in it?
It's better than my house. The barn was better than my house, but they had a stage set
So
up
whose
for
birthday was it?
us. Phoebe and Angie.
Okay.
They had
They had a good time. That's what. I
Oh
saw
yeah,
when I was up
everybody
on
did.
stage.
We did shots, Jello shots. There's a lot of beer involved. The third set I almost remember. It was great. It was great. DJ Renation was there. Julian wasn't there. We had a great time. Everybody was
It was
not a
great
dry eye in the place.
Yeah.
So, but we had a great time. We can't wait to go back.
For your next birthday. Come on.
Exactly. So we'll be out and about this month here and there with Virtual
Yeah,
Country.
turns out that they heard us before, and they said they just loved our music. They loved our personalities
Yeah.
and our energy up on stage. It's like shoot.
Quirky dynamic, if you
The
will.
quirky dynamic, if you will. My quirky dynamic was
Wow.
laying in my bed with stomach pills.
Oh, see, I did not have that issue, so I think it's just a you
I
thing.
wish that on nobody.
Yeah, euthanasia. Speaking of the euthanasia,
No.
they are quite, great. The Vietnamese and the, Saipan, Taipei, Chinchilla. But anyway, that brings me to my next point, which is,
Punto?
yeah. Remember, you would like to call each other and hang up and talk about each other's mothers.
You know what we called that? We called that.
Yeah.
We called that. Never mind.
Anyway, so we decided to try to use our phone number, and for some reason it was not linking to the account anymore. So that might be why we hadn't received any calls on our True Bull hotline. So we got a new True Bull hotline number.
Sweet. What is it?
It's going to be area code 434,
Okay.
and then True Bull 878-2855. We added a second L because that was the only way to make it to where it would actually work. That was the one that was available. So 434 area code.
434 Troll Ball.
True Bull, TRUBULL.
Oh, an L at the end.
That's right.
Okay.
878-2855. So if you want to give us a call, please call the hotline. You can leave us a message. Let us know how we're doing, how we're not doing, what we're doing, what we're not doing. If you want to send an email, the email also has become hacked.
Exhausted.
So you
and
can send it
expunged.
to my email, which is greg_menchaca@yahoo.com. You can send it over to me. I will promptly not answer your email unless it says that I've won a bunch of money from a Nigerian prince, which was kind of
You gonna be in the Olympics?
Yeah, that's kind of how I got into the wrestling myself. I don't know why I wrestle myself, but I won.
Let's see. Talk about
Taco.
Wow. Talk about underscore.
Barely knew her.
LeBron Jr. got 2 points.
Wow, he underscored.
Yeah. So, but he's on injured reserve right now because he got a swole ankle or a knee.
Swollen ego. Swollen ego. And
And those egos, they like fly all over the place.
I tell you what, dude, he got 2 more points than me. And you combined.
That's right.
Yeah, me, you, and Julian combined. He outscored 3 people. Can you believe
but
that?
We would. Oh gosh, you know how heavy we would be if we combined.
Yes, we would. But we would probably be able to score more than 2 points.
2-ton Timmy.
I
coming
bet
at
you this weekend the 3 of us scored a lot more than LeBron did.
It was
or
so,
Bronny.
It was a blast. Thank you everybody for coming out to see the show.
Yeah.
And it is a show because we have DJ Renation
That's
just
right.
spinning records in the back
true.
and playing the bass keyboards.
That's right.
And he doesn't miss a beat. He just loves life. And
He's almost as talented as his dad. If we ever find that son of a
he's
bitch.
actually making
What?
more money than the band is because he gets 2 gigs for every one of our
That's
gigs.
right. And we do show him the tip later on.
And he is just awesome. Thank you, DJ Renation.
You know what was also cool? We played so many.
Spam.
Yes.
I like Spam.
We played so many songs Saturday night that we hadn't done in a long time. We wanted to add some other stuff. And at the end of the night, a guy came up to me and said, "Hey, I'm sorry I come in after y'all are finished, but I was going to ask you, do y'all know any Kevin Fowler?" And I was like, "Man, we do." And we totally, the gig got away from us and we didn't get to do any of them. We do a few. And he was like, "Yeah, because that's my nephew." And I was like, "Oh,
Turns out Uncle Bob has a nephew named Kevin Fowler.
Kevin Fowler."
So guess what?
I told him, I was like, "Well, you tell your nephew that that we put him in our song "Head On Down the Road," so he better he better be calling me soon. Yeah.
Only a matter of time before we get him here in the studio.
But folks were enjoying our originals as well. They enjoyed our originals even more than the cover stuff that we did. So
even more than the
there's
drummer
nothing.
did.
There's nothing better than that.
Nope.
You know who that is?
I don't care.
Can't be the 4th of July.
Okay. It's the 5th of July?
No, it can't be the 4th of July.
Okay, I'm missing the joke here. You go ahead and go with it.
It can't be the 4th of July.
Oh, knock, knock.
Can't be the 4th of July.
Okay, it's the 5th of July. Why not?
Because freedom rings, baby.
Oh Woo! No.
Anyway, so
I'm going to take that one out.
I'm going to let freedom in. Hey, let freedom ring. Hey, I poured myself another Red Bull.
We are at minute 10:40 right now, and we're just about to begin.
We haven't even talked yet.
Oh, wow.
So, like you were saying, our email address, greg_menchaca@yahoo.com. Phone number, area code 434 TRUBULL, TRUBULL, or 434-878-2855.
Wow.
So give us a call, leave us a message, send us an email.
Dyslexic, just go to
Yeah,
email.
no, I don't like those Dick
There you
Lexus.
go.
I used to drive a Lexus better, and they called me a Dick and Dick Lexus.
Go
Yes.
away, Grandma.
I like to ask you a question, but this is all right.
Did you say X?
Yes, I'm working on my
my God.
Ebonics, and so there I was, bare-assed in South Central, and then I was drinking my gin and juice. Ooh, shit, without the juice, baby, I tell you what, oh, they were very juicy.
No.
Pero thank you. But I want to tell everybody, thank you for the 4th of July. You had your cuetas, they were firing in the air in fuego. I was firing them at the people because they're messing with my fireworks.
That's you, Grandma.
Thank you.
That is
It's me. I'm here. I'm back. So anyway, there I was, bare-assed in Brooklyn, and I was saying, no, it's all the boys, and rolling in my 6'4". Yes, and then I had my strap. I had my strap, and I was strapped.
Wait, Strat like Fender Strat?
No, my strap, Hito, my cuete, my gun, Hito.
Oh.
I don't mess with those kids. They want to mess with Grandma. You're gonna get the business end. Yes, like Clark, he likes the barbed end. Oh yes. Oh, thank you.
You know what?
Yes.
Man, every time we talk about what we're going to talk about, we never get to talk about
Well,
it.
that's why, because y'all don't even tell me what you're going to talk about. And then I'm trying to save the show, Hito. That's what I do. I save Christmas.
Can
I
you
save Thanksgiving.
Can you save some of the time?
Oh,
with
yes.
the show?
I'm
Oh,
going
my
to
God.
save somebody some trouble from drinking this by doing this. Watch. Whoosh, whoosh.
Okay, and while you're here, then why don't you go ahead and do a movie review?
Oh, yes. I went to the other day. Do you know how they have on the internet where you can locate a movie and you don't have to pay for it and go to the big movie? You can actually watch it online.
Yes, bootlegging. That's
Yeah,
illegal.
yes.
Grandma.
That's just like my grandma, Serena. She used to be a bootlegger too, pero she used to do it with the drinks. Like I got this right here. Ooh, yes, let me drink some more. Pero I went to my favorite. It's a darkxmovie.com. And so I was watching that new movie with Scarlett Johansson it was called Fly Me to the Poon. Oh yes, it was such a nice one.
Wait, what? What was the name?
It
of
was
the
called Fly Me to Your Poon.
No, man.
It was
That's
so good.
Not the
So,
movie.
but I don't know what happened to Scarlett Johansson, but she's got a bigger nalgona.
You watched
she's
the wrong.
she's nalgona now.
It's called Fly Me to the Moon.
No, it's not.
It's
Look,
brand new.
Look at
It's-
my screen right here. Fly me to your poon. There
Grandma,
it is.
that is not the right video.
It doesn't even look like Scarlett Johansson. And why they called her Scarlett Nalgona, I don't know. Pero I liked her moon. He thought she had a big one. Oh, yes.
We'll be right back.
Will we?
Okay, we're back.
We apologize.
Oh my God.
That's not the website that we should be reviewing movies from.
We strenuously apologize for what
We
she just
rigorously apologize. We
Please, we are not
vigorously
telling
and
you to go-
vehemently.
said. Oh, my
do,
God.
oh man!
Fly Me to the Moon.
You know,
It's a great movie.
if anybody can get us banned from the FCC, it's going to be Super Granny.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think she's just bored because she's waiting for the episodes to come out, and we told her, you know, until they're done right, we're not going to release substandard BS. We leave
Exactly.
that. We leave that to the other guys.
Wow.
We make sure that our
know who you
BS.
are.
We make sure that our BS is standard at least.
Yes.
Above board, below trow, through the roof, through the roof.
my goodness.
Extravaganza is
Thank
what we're
you for
all
still
about,
sticking around,
bro.
It's hour 15.
Bro, let me tell you guys, we enjoy doing what we do. Sometimes we miss a week or two,
And it hurts.
It does. I sit there and I'm like, dude, I can't wait to do this again.
Knowing full well that y'all want to hear this.
Exactly. Y'all cannot do without us.
Okay.
And
well,
so-
while we're here, after that wonderful movie review,
Right.
let's-
Didn't you see a movie?
I did.
Let's try to see if we can bring this back, reel this in, and kind of do it right. Tell us, what movie did you watch this weekend?
I watched Horizon.
Okay, that's the one with Kevin Costner.
Kevin Fowler.
Well, see, yeah, that's true. That's true. I saw it as well. Give me your review, and I'll kind of tell you.
Bro, it was 3 hours and 1 minute. And it floored me because you said earlier that people were giving this movie standing ovations in the theater.
Well, here. Let me preface that. It was the Cannes Music Fest in France, so you know how they like artsy stuff that's really weird. Very rarely do they ever pick a winner. They just it's Kevin Costner, so they had to give him a standing ovation. He's sitting there crying in this video that I'm watching because everybody loved it so much.
I'm gonna have to give that one a.
Wow.
Yeah, I was. After hour 1, I really wanted to get home. Number 1, because I was in pain with stomach problems.
Right.
After hour 2, Annie wanted to leave.
Wow.
And then after hour 3, they woke us up and said, "We need you to pay for this popcorn that you need." So, I think that's why they waited so long for the for the ticket for us to the bill. To wake people up, dude.
That's true.
And we were in the front row because we went pretty quick. We reserved, and all they had left was front row.
Got it.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, tape recorder, note to self: no front row.
Oh,
do
yeah.
not do that to
That's
yourself.
true. That's true.
Even if they're recliners,
Yeah,
you're sitting there still looking at the floor. Not nice.
exactly.
But going back to Cockner,
Oh, see, look.
no fun.
3 hours?
It was terrible.
Look, if I'm going to watch Kevin Costner for 3 hours, it's going to be watching 3 episodes of Yellowstone.
Yeah.
That's
Or
because
if
his
he's
daughter.
naked.
That's because his daughter is freaking hot, and I'd like if somebody would show me to her poon.
Whoa.
and-
No, moon.
Whatever.
Moon.
Yeah.
So hats off to Mr. Costner. You did it.
Yeah.
Somebody, I defy you to call in and tell me otherwise about that movie, because I am spending my retirement money on crap like this.
Right. I would watch 60 Minutes, the same episode 3 times
Of
before
what?
I would watch Horizon.
60 minutes of what?
Exactly.
All right.
Exactly. I would drink this for 3 hours, and then I would hurl all over the TV before I watched
The
that
thing
movie.
about it was there just wasn't a whole lot of action. I mean,
Now let me ask you this.
there was some stabbing and some Indians. I can't say Indians either.
Okay.
I can't even
Well, let
say
me ask. Let me
Comanche.
ask you this. Now that you're saying Native Americans,
Yeah.
are you sure you didn't watch Dances with Wolves again?
Oh. Maybe I did, but I know that Super
It
Granny
still sucked for
watched
3 hours.
Dances with stools, so
That's
that was
it.
something totally different.
Oh, yes, I'm not a stool pigeon, but I did step in some pigeon stool one time.
Ay, ay,
Oh,
ay.
thank you. Oh, yes, so the FCC, they talked to me. They shook me down a little bit, and they said, why did you say this? Why did you
Grandma,
say that?
that's the FAA,
Oh,
not the FCC.
yes. I went fa when they said that. I was looking at the name. He said FAA, and I said fa, and they stopped me. They thought I was gonna say something else, but I didn't say it. And
You
I
should've
don't
said
say
that.
those things,
You really should have said that.
Let's get back to some of this. That Kevin Costner, he's a man. Oh yeah, he makes me want to drink. Is this the Red Bulls? The Red Bulls? Oh yes.
No, we'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Hopefully we got rid of Super Granny, but I just wanted to tell you.
Want to appreciate it.
As an influencer,
Where the hell's the rest of my
really-
drink?
I would
Son of a
rather,
Bitch.
Yeah, it's gone. I would rather watch Waterworld twice.
You did.
Okay. And that's like all I could stomach.
Yeah, that was kind of like watching.
I don't know, man. It's just I want to say it was amazing. Go and see it, but
You hate to lie.
I would rather you come and see Virtual Country
Oh,
because at least you'll get the entertainment value of a lifetime.
You'll get 3 hours worth of entertainment,
Yeah.
and not 3 hours worth of.
Hi, yeah. Can I do that? I can't chant like that anymore.
Yeah, you can. You
The
can.
cool thing was that the dialogue was in Comanche.
Wow.
And I learned quite a bit. I actually learned what, let's see, jail. I figured out how to say jail in Comanche.
How do you say it?
Hey, yo, let me out. Because that's every time they were inside, the jailhouse, that's what I heard. And it was, it's a Native America. So, let me out.
Wow.
Yep. How cool is that?
Are you sure it wasn't somebody trying to get out of the movie because it sucked and they wouldn't
might
let
have
him
been
leave?
the
They wouldn't let him
employees 'cause
leave.
They
They did not
so
want to leave.
excited about this.
Did not want to be there,
All right.
bro. You were telling me yesterday about your new ice chest, your cooler.
Dude,
It's an Orca?
okay. We used it twice.
I had an Ozark, but you had an Orca.
Mine's an Orca.
Awesome.
And we used it twice.
Okay.
At the gigs.
Right.
101
It's
degrees.
nice. It kept everything cold.
Everything was still,
Ice cold.
it was crazy. But when I first bought it, I opened it up and it's got a zipper on it. It doesn't have a clip or
Right.
anything. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
a
yeah.
zipper.
Yeah.
A little bit hard to open
Where you
it
can
up.
put your koozies and stuff like
Yes.
that. Okay.
So when I put my hand in there, it's
Whoa.
like, oh, there's a tube of something, and I don't know. I haven't bought an ice chest in years.
Right.
So I saw this tube, and it said, "Please lube the zipper so it moves freely." I was like, okay. Okay, so now I get it. It was so much easier to open. It was kind of tight, but that's the way they have it. And it was an Orca. So does anybody out there want to chime in? Goonie,
Yeah.
how do you lube your Orca?
Exactly. That's what you spent 30 minutes. That's why they threw you out of academy, because you were wandering up and down the aisle saying, "Does anybody know how to lube an Orca?" So after we got kicked out, finally realized that we probably better cooler heads prevail. So there I was in the
Lubing an Orca.
lubing an Orca at the academy. I bet you can't say that 5 times fast. But if you want to watch the video, you can go to MeatTube.
And as an influencer,
I
that
influence a
Orca.
lot of people
Oh,
to
my goodness,
cancel their
very,
subscriptions
very
to
good.
Spotify.
Quality
Yeah.
stuff.
Tell you what, we are non-quality stuff, but we are classy trash is what we are, and we
Yes,
are
sir. Thank
trashed
you.
out
Thank
right
you.
now.
And we'll do it again.
Even
Jack
though
Lane.
Even though Super Granny drank all of my freaking liquor, I've still got more. I
Well,
hid
let's go
some
get
from
one.
her. Tell you what, so now I got some salty caramel Old Smoky and some Bird Dog peanut butter whiskey. So I'm gonna mix the peanut butter whiskey with ocean spray grape.
Okay.
And we're gonna have ourselves a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
No fooling.
With none of the bread, but all of the alcohol.
I'm going to go make a sandwich. I'll be right back. Please hold.
We'll just
Okay,
talk
I'm
your...
back. I'm back from Academy.
I'm back.
I am back from Academy.
Yes. So basically, the cabinet. But
Academy. The only reason I wanted to go to Academy. This is a whole different story now
Is it,
because
though?
we start talking about crap on our break,
Wow.
and then we come back, and here we are.
Most
Academy
people take-
has soccer balls.
Whoa.
I have been collecting soccer balls. No, I was collecting soccer balls ever
Thank
since
you.
I was a kid.
Right.
And the Olympics, the Euro, the CONCACAF, everything.
Right.
I've got tons of balls in the shed.
Right. Oh,
And
yeah, there's a bunch of sheddy
Went
balls.
to Academy.
Sheddy balls.
And I saw a couple of people lubing orcas.
Whoa.
And I got the, not the Euro, but the Copa America.
Copa America.
soccer ball.
I was kind of disappointed because the U.S. didn't even make it out of the group stage. How does Canada make it to the semifinals and the United States can't even get out of the freaking group stage? How
That's because
sad
Canada
is that?
realizes that they are not very exciting.
They started-
are very humble, and they just kick a ball around.
They
and
were-
say, hey, oi, oi.
You're
oi,
right.
hey."
You're right about that. They were humble until they made it into the quarterfinals, and the U.S. didn't because they started singing the "Please stand for the Canada's national anthem," and they come up and they start flying U.S. songs, U.S. flags, and they're like, "We cannot suck," and they
Whoa.
and
Whoa.
so apparently the U.S. did suck very badly. I think they scored like one freaking goal the whole damn time.
More like Canada.
Oh my God! Yeah. French,
All right.
French Canada's. So anyway, so getting to the what do you call them? The Copa America. Canada will be playing Argentina on tomorrow.
Okay.
And Colombia will be playing Uruguay on Wednesday.
It's gonna be a good
on Wednesday.
game.
Both of those are 7 p.m.
I just don't understand how Colombia was able to. Well, anyway.
But you know what's even better than that? Well, I don't know if it's better than that.
The Fruit Loops stuffed cereal. Oh my gosh.
No.
I recommend it highly.
I was going to say the Euro soccer tournament.
I don't use Euros.
They're having their semis as well tomorrow and Wednesday.
Hey, talk about used Euro.
Whoa, I did. Euro Nate. His name is Nathan, but he's from Europe, so we call him Euro Nate.
That's not the guy that ate all them hot dogs.
No. Oh God, we'll have a whole take about that next week because I had to get my stuff together for that. It's sick what they've done to my buddy Joey Chestnut. But anyway, we'll get to that next week. We'll discuss what's coming up. Okay. But also, just wanted to say tomorrow, Spain and France will be playing in one half of the semifinals, and then England versus Netherlands on Wednesday. Those are going to be 2 p.m. games.
You know, if they had advertised this more, I would have gone to Houston. I would have gone to Kansas. I would have gone to Austin.
Well, the good
to
thing,
see these games.
Good thing is when the World Cup comes in, I think it's 26.
Yeah.
It's going to be a tri-country tournament. It's like one of their special anniversaries. So they're going to have Canada, the United States, and Mexico all hosting games.
That's kind of cool.
But they're going from like 32 teams to 64 teams or 48 teams or 60, something like that. They're going to have a huge amount of teams, a lot of people. So
they should have 3 teams going to the finals.
Well, we better have Canada, United States, and Mexico going.
Talk about tri-country.
Well,
I think y'all should just go to Spotify
and try virtual country.
And try some virtual country.
Tell you what, it wouldn't be the worst thing you did.
Yeah, well, maybe it will.
Well, I tell you what, why don't you call us and let us know, leave us a message, 1-434-TRUBULL, TRUBULL.
Let us know what you want to talk about.
Let us know what you don't want to talk about.
All right.
Grandma said she'll be back with some super, super granny episodes
it's coming.
soon.
Stand fast.
We got to make sure it's done right because Super Granny deserves that. She said if anything ever happened, she would not leave us alone if we messed anything up. So
Right.
You know, that's not what I said. I said, just chinga la abuela, el puto verde, and all the men, and I don't need this anymore. It's just something. Don't you try to slam that door on me. I don't think you know who you're talking. You try that a third time. If you try it again, I swear I'm going to get you.
Gonna do it.
Not it.
Okay, bye-bye.
That's right.